Hey, hello all my dear YouTube friends. How are you doing? Happy Saturday and welcome to Mia's Life, the Mia's Fairy Tale World. Oh my god, I can't even remember. Anyway, it is a beautiful Saturday here in Denmark and I hope it is beautiful where you are, even though it isn't a Saturday. I mean, you can watch this video any day of the week, right? So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Mia and I live in Denmark together with my husband and 4 cats. And I mean, I really hope that you'll consider subscribing even before you have watched this video. There is a subscribe button right down there. Next to it, there's a bell. Ding that, choose all, and you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. If you're back, hi friends, welcome, I'm happy to see you. I love it whenever you choose to see one of my videos. So yeah, today is Fairy Tale Day. As always, it is a fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen, the Danish author who lived many years ago. So I have to tell you in advance, I'm on a new medication and apparently it can make me yawn more. And I have been yawning all day long. So I apologize. See? Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. So I do apologize in advance if I have to yawn when I'm reading. I hope you'll forgive me. Hopefully it's just temporary. Most of these side effects from medication is. So yeah, I'm sorry. As always, I'm going to be reading off my phone, so I will be looking down. And don't forget, consider the morale, and I would like to know what you think in the comment field down below. Oh, and before we get started, please give my video a thumbs up. It does help with all the YouTube algorithms and I don't know what. It helps. So okay, let's get started. This story is called The Farmyard Cock and the Weathercock. There were 2 cocks, one on the dunghill, the other on the roof. They were both arrogant, but which of the 2 rendered most service? Tell us your opinion. We'll keep to ours just the same though. The poultry yard was divided by some planks by another yard in which there was a dunghill, and on the dunghill lay and grew a large cucumber, which was conscious of being a hotbed plant. One is born to that, said the cucumber to itself. Not all can be born cucumbers. There must be other things too. The hens, the ducks, and all the animals in the next yard are creatures too. Now, I have a great opinion of the yardcock on the plank. He is certainly of much more importance than the weathercock, who is placed so high and can't even creak, much less crow. The latter has neither hens nor chicks, and only thinks of himself and perspires verdigris. No, the yardcock is really a cock. His step is a dance, his crowing is music, and wherever he goes, one knows what a trumpeter is like. If he would only come in here, even if he ate me up, stump, stalk, and all, and I had to dissolve in his body, it would be a happy death, said the cucumber. In the night there was a terrible storm. The hens, chicks, and even the cock sought shelter. The wind tore down the planks between the 2 yards with a crash. The tiles came tumbling down, but the weathercock sat firm. He did not even turn around, for he could not, and yet he was young and freshly cast, but prudent and sedate. He had been born old, and did not at all resemble the birds flying in the air, the sparrows and the swallows. Nope, he despised them, these mean little piping birds, the common whistlers. He admitted that the pigeons, large and white and shining like mother of pearl, looked like a kind of weathercock, but they were fat and stupid, and all their thoughts and endeavors were directed to filling themselves with food. And besides, they were tiresome things to converse with. The birds of passage had also paid the weathercock a visit, and told him of foreign countries, of airy caravans, and robber stories that made one's hair stand on end. All this was new and interesting, that is, for the first time. But afterwards, as the weathercock found out, they repeated themselves and always told the same stories, and that's very tedious, and there was no one with whom one could associate, for one and all was stale and small-minded. The world is no good, he said. Everything it is so stupid. The weathercock was puffed up, and that quality would have made him interesting in the eyes of the cucumber if it had known it, but it had only eyes for the yardcock, who was now in the yard with it. The wind had blown the planks, but the storm was over. "What do you think of that crowing?" said the yardcock to the hens and chickens. "It was a little rough. It wanted elegance. It wanted elegance." And the hens and chickens came up on the dunghill, and the cock strutted about like a lord. "Garden plant," he said to the cucumber, and in that one word his deep learning showed itself, and it forgot that he was pecking at her and eating her up, a happy death. The hens and the chickens came, for where one runs the other runs too. They clucked and chirped and looked at the cock and were proud that he was of their kind. "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" he crowed. "The chickens will grow up into great hens at once if I cry it out in the poultry yard of the world." The hens and chicks clucked and chirped, and the cock announced a great piece of news. "A cock can lay an egg. And do you know what's in the egg? A basilisk. No one can stand the sight of such a thing. People know that, and now you know it too. You know what is in me, and what a champion of all cocks I am." With that the yardcock flapped his wings and made his comb swell up and crowed again, and they all shuddered, the hens and the little chicks, but they were very proud that one of their number was such a champion of all cocks. They clucked and chirped till the weathercock heard. He heard it, but he did not stir. "Everything is very stupid," the weathercock said to himself. "The yardcock lay no egg, and I am too lazy to do so if I liked. I could lay a wind egg, but the world is not even worth even a wind egg. Everything is so stupid. I don't want to sit here any longer." With that, the weathercock broke off, but he did not kill the yardcock, even though the hen said that it has been his intention. And what is the morale? Better off to crow than to be puffed up and break off. The end. So do you agree that that is the morale of the story? That it is better to crow than to be so arrogant you break off? Let me know. I would love to know it. And I know this was a short little stories. Not all of them has to be long, and So yeah, that is it for the fairy tale world today. I hope you'll consider joining my live tomorrow, where I will tell you about some bad things happened in my family this weekend, and all the good as well. And then I have my Vip and Chat on Tuesday. I have an unboxing on Friday, and here on a Saturday I read a fairy tale. So I really, really, really hope to see you in my next video on my live. I would really appreciate that. And don't forget, give my video a thumbs up before you leave. And if you aren't already subscribed, please consider so. And yeah, that is it for today, my friends. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. Love you.